Well, the San Antonio Scorpions had a chance to host the Atlanta Silverbacks for the first time. Of course, these two teams met in the season opener back on April 7th. Back then, it was a scoreless draw. But a different story tonight in San Antonio. And, well, Pablo Campos, who is already leading the Scorpions with 3 scoring strikes on the year, would find the back of the net for the first time in the 27th minute. Campos just trying to get room. Right footer's in. Number 4 on the season for Pablo Campos.
It was Pablo Campos getting the goal. A nice build-up from the Scorpions there in the first half. A rarity for the Scorpions to get a first-half goal in the 27th minute there by Campos, but he was able to get around the defender there and slip a shot past Ilyich, the Hungarian goalkeeper, unable to get his paw on it, and it's 1-0 Scorpions.
And, of course, this is after Campos played 120 minutes in that U.S. Open Cup defeat. Later in the ballgame, Walter Ramirez able to find his first goal of the year as a Scorpion. And, of course, it was Esteban Bayona who once again would come through with the assist. Bayona, will he look for Campos? The touch, the cross, the finish.
Well, doing a nice job. The ball slipping across the area. The defender, Willie Hunt, for Atlanta, and the goalkeeper, Ilyich, unable to converge on the ball. It goes right in between them, and Ramirez is right there at the back post. It's Christmas morning for the Honduran. He has almost the entire goal to himself and just slams the ball into the back of the net. Scorpions
would go into the locker room with a 2-0 advantage, but we had a chance to talk to Coach Hankinson. Coach Hankinson still was able to highlight a few things you'd like to see improvement on.
Well, I thought we could have been a little bit more energetic, a little bit more active in the midfield. A lot of our distribution was coming out of the back, almost like a U-shape, going from our wing midfielder around the back to the other wing midfielder. There are a lot of pockets of space for Aaron Pitchkolan and for Kevin Harms to go collect, but they're kind of standing, waiting for the ball to find them rather than going and demand the ball. If we can do that better, it'll help our possession and control the tempo. And then I think this is one of these games, as the other team takes the risk, we're going to look for one more goal.
Well, during that second half, we learned that ultimately Minnesota had lost for the first time on the year. Puerto Rico was able to pick up a victory, so the Scorpions, with a win, would pull within second place, leapfrogging Minnesota. And it looked as though the Scorpions would be content with a 2-0 victory to pick up those 3 points in the table. That is until the 83rd minute when Pablo Campos came through once again. Campos able to turn. Campos on Ilyich. Campos!
That was class. That was all class right there, Lincoln. Wonderful touch from Campos. It was just a class goal from Pablo Campos with a touch of the Brazilian coming into full effect there. Just getting a nice touch on the ball, rounding the defender, and easily slotting it past Ilyich for the third goal. 2 goals for you tonight. Talk about that first strike in the first half where you kind of slipped one. You got past the defender and got past the goalkeeper. Talk about that first goal.
Oh, man, I think it was a great build-up by our team. And I received the pass in front of the box. I kind of dumb it and put it to my right foot. And I shot. I saw the goalie, and I shot the opposite side.
And your second goal, Pablo, I mean, what can I say? That was just all Brazilian coming out right there on that touch around the defender and slotting it past the goalkeeper.
Yeah, man. It was great. It was great. At the same time, we build up our team, and I received a pass in front of the defender. Kind of dribbled him, and I shot the opposite corner. So I think we deserve that, man. We have been through a tough time the last game, and now I think we got our confidence back, and I think we are doing a great job in the regular season.
Just a great night for him, great night for Walter Ramirez, Esteban Bayona. 3 men, all worthy of man of the match honors.
So that wraps up a lengthy homestand for the Scorpions. Next up, they are looking for revenge against Puerto Rico, the last team to hand them a defeat. In fact, the only team in franchise history to hand them a loss. Scorpions, we remind you, are undefeated on the road.
Undefeated on the road, a chance to go to Puerto Rico, to their stadium in Bayamon, to try to avenge that 4-0 defeat. Let's see if they can do it.
Final score in San Antonio: Scorpions prevail over the Silverbacks 3-0.